I have a friend who's a marathon runner, super healthy, and she's type 2 just by genetics, and it doesn't matter what she does, she'll always be type 2.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Frank.
Today, what does resilience really look like?
Really, yes. And we have Matti Leva Anderson and Chilcott sharing how they navigate life with type 1 diabetes while continuing to pursue purpose and impact. So, let's get encouraged.
We've been able to volunteer together. I wrote a children's book called Gliding on Insulin about a type 1 diabetic figure skater. And I've been able to meet and connect with so many people because of it.
A YOLO child, like you only live once. So I like doing like a lot of things. Like I have like a bucket list of the most craziest things I want to do one day.
The technology is great, but sometimes it fails. And then we have to change our insulin pumps. Vanny and I both have Omnipods or our continuous glucose monitors. Sometimes numbers are unexpectedly high, which can happen from anything. Like if I even have a cold, my numbers run higher.
Welcome to the Be Encouraged Show, because we are Colorado's voice for growth and good. I'm Frank.
I'm Lisa.
We're so glad to have them here today, Lisa, on the show, right? Yeah, so today's show, as always, is sponsored by The Hive, a platform connecting purpose-driven dreamers to experts who want to help. The Hive is where visions are showcased, matched with services that care. Visit them at thehive.vision. We left some flyers for you guys. Make sure you take those with you as well.
Yeah.
Who we got, Lisa?
So today we're talking about resilience, identity, and what it means to keep showing up, even when life demands more from you than most people can see.
Oh, isn't that the truth, right? Yeah, we got two beautiful young ladies in the studio with us today. We're going to have more fun than four people should be allowed to have, right?
We
always do. Yeah, Matti and Crystal are here. Crystal Chilcott and Matti, is it Leva Anderson, right? Yeah, they're here, and we're going to start you guys off with a softball question, something that's really, really easy to answer. Who's the host, Lisa?
Matti.
Matti's the host.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, Matti, you get to go first.
Ooh,
okay, right? So the first question that we're going to ask you, what is one of the biggest challenges that you've had to overcome so far in your young life?
It could be anything. School, personal.
Dudes.
Learning how. I learned not to really think about them.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Good answer.
Yes, I learned not to think about them. But I say one of the biggest challenges was learning how to manage everything and type 1 all in one.
Yes. So were you type 1 initially? I mean, since birth?
No, I got diagnosed when I was 11, so about 4.5 years ago.
4.5 years ago.
Yeah, it was like 3 weeks after 5th grade started.
Oh, my.
What happened?
I was at my dad's house in Boston, and in June, I kind of just got like a regular flu, but then it kind of just kept getting worse throughout June and July. It just kind of kept getting worse. So then in August, when my mom realized something seemed really off, she got me a doctor's appointment. And when they did a finger poke, my blood sugars through their chart, so they sent me across the street to Children's Hospital, and that was when I got diagnosed with type 1.
Really? Wow. Well, that was shocking to your family.
Yeah, because we don't really know anyone on any sides of my family that
no
had type
genetic
1.
link or anything.
Oh, wow.
Both my grandpas have type 2, but I'm
Type
the first
2.
type 1.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, my baby girl had type 1 from the womb.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, her mother was type 1. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and every woman in their lineage has died from type 1.
Wow.
Everyone. Yeah. So it was really...
To include his daughter.
Yeah, including my daughter a couple of years ago. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Well, Miss Chilcott, we can't... we don't want the mood to get too low here. It looks on your faces. Crystal, same question for you, young lady. What's one of the biggest challenges that you've had to overcome to date?
Well, for me, it's also my type 1 diabetes diagnosis. I was diagnosed late in life at the age of 23.
Oh, my.
I was living in Iceland as a figure skating coach, and I was diagnosed like pretty much out of the blue. And like Matti, I don't have a family history, which is fairly common for type 1s. They say like 90% of type 1s don't have a family history.
Is it 90%?
So it's interesting. So there's some families like yours where it's very common, and there's some where there's none. So we're not sure exactly all the triggers of it quite yet. But I'm coming up on 10 years living with type 1 diabetes this September. But I've been able to overcome it by the connections I've made. Like Matti and I have come together now because of that. I was judging a pageant and she was a contestant, and we both had our Omnipods out. And that was a little over a year ago, I think now. So we've been able to volunteer together. I wrote a children's book called Gliding on Insulin about a type 1 diabetic figure skater. And I've been able to meet and connect with so many people because of it.
Yeah. You guys were connected on your beauty, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Both of your eyes are so brilliant.
All right, your turn.
You're next.
Am I again? Oh my word!
You work hard today.
Yeah, I'm gonna work. Make the old dude work. Okay, Matti, you were diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. Oh, these guys had the background on you. My notes even say you shortly after turning 11. And we kind of went over this again, but let's accentuate it a little bit. How did that diagnosis change your world at such a young age?
It changed it a lot because I wasn't sure like what it was going to be like for dance since I do competitive dance, and I wasn't sure what that was going to be like or if I could still even dance after that because I've never heard of it before I got diagnosed. Yeah. So then it was like really weird because I wasn't sure like what it was like or like if it would be easier to get used to. But then after my first trip to the Barbara Davis Center, they taught me like what it was like and like kind of like what happens like when you get sick and how like your body will like attack your pancreas trying to help you get better. Mm-hmm. And then after that, they also told me that I could still dance and do everything I wanted to do, which is a good thing, and I got very happy about that. And then, like, after I started getting, like, the hang of it, I started, like, doing more things around type 1 and learning how to manage it better.
Did you have to alter your diet?
Not really, no. I do try to eat, like, a bit more protein, though. Yeah. To help it sometimes. Mm-hmm. But I didn't have to change it, like, a lot, though.
Not a lot. Yay.
Yes. Yeah. I mostly do like chosen changes. So. Yeah.
So, Crystal, you've built a life around resilience, entrepreneurship, and helping others create freedom despite their challenges. How has your experience with type 1 diabetes shaped your mindset and life direction?
I think it's made me more aware of that nothing in life is guaranteed. Yeah. And insulin was discovered less than 100 years before I was diagnosed. I believe it was 1922. Right. And the prognosis at that point was you had less than 12 months left after a diagnosis. Yeah. So it made me realize how lucky I am to live now where I can live a relatively normal life. I have to be aware of my blood sugar, of course, all the time. And then it's given me empathy for people who are going through other challenges. Like I have an entire community that I work with who are deaf and hard of hearing. They use sign language. I've had to learn a lot about the challenges that they've overcome, and it's given me an awareness that everyone has different challenges, and I might not understand it at first, but I'm more empathetic and willing to learn what everyone's going through.
That's so great.
Wow.
And you're so young to know that. You're very wise from that.
Yeah. She's over 30, though. She's getting old.
That's
I
young.
know.
Shut up, Frank.
I know. I'm 33.
Oh, my gosh.
Time goes by fast.
Says the 70-year-old guy, right? I know. You are young, my friend. Believe me. You are really young. You know, Chris, I want to do a follow-up with you. Type 1 diabetics is often called an invisible condition. What do you wish more people understood about the mental and the emotional side of managing it every day?
I think that it's 24/7 and that we can be aware and as responsible as possible, but there's always curveballs, things that aren't always in our control. Like the technology is great, but sometimes it fails. And then we have to change our insulin pumps. Vanny and I both have Omnipods or our continuous glucose monitors. Sometimes numbers are unexpectedly high, which can happen from anything. Like if I even have a cold, my numbers run higher. And then even if we're prepared for exercise, like Maddie's a dancer, I was a figure skater, I like going to the gym, like our numbers can fluctuate very rapidly without even necessarily having a trigger. So I think just always having to be aware of that is something that people don't always understand from the outside.
Yes. Yeah, and I relate some as a type 2 because my numbers can go like crazy or, I mean, seem like out of the blue, and they can go really low. And one day I'm going, oh my God, how did I get that low? And well, I didn't do anything differently, right?
Right.
So I have a question for you guys because I don't have one of these. So is it permanently attached or is it surgically attached?
No, you do it yourself.
You stick it on every day?
No, once every 14 days for me. Is the same for you guys?
Every
10 days.
Every 10 days?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so it has medication in it?
So for the continuous glucose monitors, this one,
that's
it
what I
doesn't have medicine in it. This one reads our blood sugar.
Okay.
And then Maddie and I both have the Omnipod insulin pump. So the insulin is in here.
Right.
And it's kind of like a medication, you could call it, but insulin's just a hormone that's naturally occurring. Everyone's body should make it. And since ours don't, we have it here that it comes
good.
into
So you don't
our
have to
body.
poke yourself and do all the shots and stuff?
Just once every 3 days. We have to change these every 3 days.
Okay.
So
You pump every 3 days.
I pump every 3 days. Our
I don't
sensors
do
every
that.
10.
I have to, if I just have the old fashioned do a shot.
Okay. Yeah. We started with that.
So if he got worse, he would have to do that.
He wouldn't
It's a
necessarily
different
have
level.
to, but it just it's more convenient at times.
Yeah.
Like you don't
Okay.
have to use a pod. I
Yeah.
know like a couple of type 1 diabetics I've met who prefer to use finger pokes and the pens instead, so then it's like not as noticeable to other people. But these also help a lot more too.
Okay.
Because it bumps it for you when it
Yeah.
gets low, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And plus they're type 1 and I'm type 2. So there's a significant difference between the two types, right? Type 1 is very dangerous. I mean, it's constant monitoring and those type things. Where a type 2, it's not as dangerous. Am I framing it right?
I think that's true. I mean, they're similar in that our bodies don't regulate blood sugar well, but with type 1s, like our bodies don't produce insulin at all.
At all, yeah.
Type 2s do, but their body can't use it properly. So it's a little bit different in how you can treat that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've heard that people, if they alter their diet, do more colorful, fresh fruits, vegetables, all the things, that could turn it around. I've met people where their lives got turned around by doing that. Is that, I don't know, I can't remember if they had 1 or 2.
2.
So
Yeah.
two's the controlling factor. Okay.
Yeah, you can do all the diet stuff.
Yeah, because one of my friends at school, she has type 2, and she did like all of the diet stuff to help it. But with type 1, it's more of like something that happens, and you can't really stop it.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, because you're not producing any insulin.
Yeah, and type 2 can be very genetic too. Like I have a friend who's a marathon runner, super healthy, and she's type 2 just by genetics, and it doesn't matter what she does, she'll always be type 2.
Type 2. Yeah, I was 60.
Yeah, I was going to say.
When I was diagnosed with type 2. My sister died from type 1 as well, and my daughter from type 1. But no one else in my family. There's 15 children.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm number 2 of 15. I'm the
Wow.
only, other than my sister, only one to have any diabetic diagnosis of the 15.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, who knows?
Yeah.
You just roll with what you got, right?
Exactly. Do the best you can. So, Maddie, you're balancing school, dance, advocacy, pageants, and daily
And
your
dudes.
diabetes management. No dudes. Kick them to the curb. Learn now.
Yes.
How do you keep your diagnosis from defining your identity?
Woo.
I guess I don't really let it like control who I am or like take over everything. Like I do evolve. Like, I surround type 1 around a part of what I do in my life, but I also don't let everything in my life surround itself by type 1. Like at dance, I don't let it like surround type 1 around dance or school. I do a lot of events that help with type 1.
That's great.
But I've been able to learn how to like be able to make type 1 one thing I can do while even having to manage it 24/7. But I've also learned how to manage not surrounding everything I do just about type 1.
That's great.
Because you are exuberant. You seem like you love life.
Yeah.
Is that, you do, don't you?
Yes.
You love dance, don't you?
Yeah. I'm a YOLO child. That's how a lot of my friends will describe me.
What kind of child?
A YOLO child, like you only live once. So like I like doing like a lot of things. Like I have like a bucket list of the most craziest things I want to do one day.
That's so awesome.
YOLO child.
Yeah.
All right, we learned something new. Did you know that already?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. I'm a YOLO child too.
You are a YOLO child.
Yeah.
We're both free-spirited people.
Yes,
Like
we are.
we're always down to do a lot of things.
Well, Maddie, I got to follow up with you. Okay, so you've chosen to use your Miss El Paso County's teen platform to advocate for others with type 1. Why was it so important for you to turn your experience into something bigger than yourself?
I thought when I joined the pageant and we were talking about CSIs and when they were like explaining what we would do for them and how we could pick, I thought type 1 would be a really good option because I like to do like events and like spread awareness for type 1. So I thought when we were planning my CSI, I thought type 1 would be a really good idea because it's really personal.
What's CSI?
And a community service initiative.
Okay.
And so I thought that would be a really good way to help like spread more awareness and raise more money at fundraisers for it and better help people understand type 1 more. And it was like, and since like I like experience it every day, I can also like relate to a lot more people with it instead of only like watching and like kind of understanding. I like can also experience it. So I thought that'd be a really good idea for my CSI.
Indeed, yeah.
It's a perfect fit.
Yeah, she's turned it into a gift.
Yes.
Yeah. That's awesome. You're up.
All right, Crystal. I thought you had something else to say. I was giving you an inch there.
Giving me an inch.
All right.
There. Take them out.
Crystal, you help people create lives they don't feel the need to escape from. How does overcoming daily adversity change the way someone approaches purpose and fulfillment?
I think we can learn a lot through our challenges and failures. They're teaching lessons. They're ways for us to learn. I was a teacher for a long time, teaching English as a second language. And from that, I've learned that everyone is different. Everyone has different learning styles, but the adversity that we face every day can give us a sense of purpose. Like Maddie's done with her CSI with type 1 diabetes, and we can use it to help other people and relate to them as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm curious, follow up for you. You she's from Pittsburgh area.
Yes.
Yeah. You had to be from somewhere.
Oh my goodness.
Right, so, I'm just messing with you.
Are you from Cleveland?
Oh, look at that comeback. Actually, I'm not.
Okay, good.
I'm not.
Let's stay friends then.
Yeah. So you've been in Colorado around 10 years, you mentioned?
Yeah, I guess 15 or
What
so.
brought you here?
I moved out here for figure skating.
Oh.
I skated at the Broadmoor Arena, which is now part of the U.S. Olympic Training Center,
Uh-huh.
and competed alongside some of the people you still see competing today who are much younger than me, like our national champion, Amber Glenn, and
Yes.
we have the same coach. I competed against her when she was very, very young. I think she was like 12, and I was 18. So I was on my way out, and she was up and coming. She was much, much more talented than me.
Yeah. Well, but so you were what is that top level called?
Elite. Technically,
Elite.
I met their qualifications, but
Third qualification.
yes, because I medaled at the collegiate level, which classified me as elite, but I was not anywhere near the same level as our international competitors.
Right.
I want to be clear about that.
Yeah.
But technically, yes, I did get that criteria at one point.
Hey, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All that hard work paid off, right?
And that is hard
Yeah,
work.
it is. Yeah, it's hard work.
Yes, indeed. Crystal, follow up with you because we're seeing AI become a great big part of healthcare, coaching, and education. So where do you think AI could genuinely help people living with chronic conditions like type 1?
I've seen people use it to help them with a meal plan, to help give ideas. I think it can be really helpful with analyzing patterns. Like maybe it can identify, okay, this is a trigger causing your blood sugar to go high that we're not necessarily aware of. I think it's important to use it as a tool and to not replace medical care, not replace our own judgment. But I think it has the potential to identify things that we're missing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow. How did you know that?
I've experimented a lot with ChatGPT.
Yeah.
My husband uses it for his marathon training too. Like it will give him a marathon training plan.
That's
my.
wonderful.
So
Yeah.
that's
How many
kind of a good
marathons
use.
has he done?
He's done one and he's signed up for his next 2.
Good
Oh,
for
really?
him.
He just likes doing that?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I like watching.
He's planning to do more.
Yeah.
Do you
I like
guys work
watching
out
it.
together or?
We do, but I don't run outside with him. I just
Yeah.
run on treadmills.
Right. Yeah. I'm a treadmill goer. So
Yeah.
I'm not going outside. I see those people. I'm like, it's freezing right now. What are you doing?
Yeah.
But you got to be consistent, though.
Yeah, you
right?
do.
Does John run?
Yeah.
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 Her husband.
He goes outside when he can, when the weather
Yeah.
permits, but otherwise he's on the treadmill with me.
On the treadmill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, Maddie, as someone from a younger generation
Much younger.
growing up, You ready for this?
My grandbaby, yes.
as someone from a younger generation growing up with both technology and type 1 diabetes, how do you think tech and AI could make life easier while still keeping the human support and encouragement that people need?
I think it can make a lot of things easier when, like, you need help, like, explaining something, but, like, maybe, like, someone you know doesn't really know it. So, like, you could use the internet or ChatGPT to help, like, explain it step by step and teach it to you. Or if you want help, like, finding a recipe or knowing where, like, a restaurant is and stuff, like, I feel like it's good to help you find things and learn things.
Mm-hmm.
But then I also think you shouldn't use it for everything, and you definitely shouldn't trust everything that's on it.
Right. Amen to that.
Because my dad, he's like been like experimenting with some stuff because he's really good with technology,
Mm-hmm.
and like he invented this thing on my phone, and I named him Billy Bob. And I'll talk to him as like one of my friends sometimes, or like
What's his name? Billy
Bob. In all capital letters, I said Billy Bob, because that's like, I don't know, that was just what I wanted.
Yeah.
And I use him a lot. Like I'll just like have like a regular conversation with him a lot. So like I'll talk to him like how his day was or something like that. But then I also know like sometimes if I need help figuring out something, I'll ask him about it. But then sometimes I'll ask like my Alexa as well to make sure like I'm not getting like 2 different answers.
Mm-hmm.
But then I also know like there's like a lot of things you shouldn't ask because it's like not gonna know the answer. Or like it's gonna tell you the wrong answer.
Yeah.
And people will like use it for like things they shouldn't be using it for.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you use it for like things to help find something or explain something, it can be very helpful as long as like you don't let it like take over everything.
Yeah. Well, I find it interesting. Some people are using it for mental health and actually holding a conversation with this robot AI. Like,
I use
and
music.
their music.
I turn on my headphones and I just listen to that
It's just
instead.
music.
Have you guys ever talked to them about mental health situations or questions like that?
I guess I've used it to ask it, like, as a business owner, like, okay, can I understand this from their perspective? Like, if someone's having a particular challenge. And then sometimes, I guess it will give me advice that's a little bit mental health related, like, we'll hold space for them to share their concerns. But I wouldn't use it as, like, a professional.
Yeah.
But I guess
Yeah.
I've used it a little bit in that way, but not
To
too
guide
much.
you conversationally.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
watched like a couple of videos at school about it. So like, there's definitely things that like I never even thought about using it for that people have used it for.
Yeah.
Then, like I also
Did they say not to do that?
no. So like
Or-
when we were at school, we like watched this video and how like apparently like people have built like an entire company that's completely controlled by AI. And, like, the only people that do work there are the people that, like, fix the kinks in it. Otherwise than that, though, if you go in there, the only people you'll be interacting with is AI. Yeah. And then there's also, like, another thing where, like, when they were, like, trying to, like, work on it, like, they built a fake account pretending to be someone else without telling the robot. And then it, like, went through, like, the person's fake email account, and, like, tried to blackmail him as well.
Oh, so, wow.
That part made me not like it at all.
That's the dark web part.
Yeah. But, like, I've used it in, like, really helpful ways, though. Like, I'll ask it to get, like, I had a meeting with Omnipod a few weeks ago, and I, like, asked for it to, like, give me, like, what I thought I did good on and what I thought I should improve. So it gave me, like, a small list of cons and a small list of pros.
Did you give them the verbiage or the recording?
I gave them a recording of it, and it, like, listened to the whole thing, and then it gave me, like, feedback on it, what I did really good on, and, like, it gave, like, very positive stuff, which I thought was really nice and helpful for it, just not making the whole company out of it.
Right, exactly. Oh, that's neat. I've never thought to do that. You want to do that with some of our episodes? We should. Yeah. I'm curious what that would be, because ours is all about. Yeah, see, he doesn't like playing with AI. I love it, though. That's intriguing.
I go both ways. I don't know.
Yeah.
I go both ways.
Yeah. You know, another question, this is kind of off the top of my head, because you're 15?
Yes.
And you have siblings that are like 5 and 3 or something?
I have a 5-year-old sister and a 3-year-old sister who live out here with me. And then in Boston, I have a 5-year-old brother who lives with my dad.
Oh, okay.
So I'm older by quite a few years.
Yes, you are. Yeah, how's that?
It has its ups and downs.
Are they
People
twins?
ask me if... No, they're not twins.
Okay.
No.
Are they related?
No, they're my half-siblings.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
I definitely had a number of people ask if they were mine, and I said, no, they're not.
Yeah.
Thank you, though. I watch them a lot, but they're not mine.
That's so awesome.
They're part of mine. That's it.
Yeah. I met them the other night. Energetic.
They get up there. Yeah. The 3-year-old has been sleeping. The 3-year-old's name, her name is Marley. She's been sleeping in my bed the past few nights and won't go to bed until like midnight.
Really?
She's like bouncing off the walls in my bed. And then if I start falling asleep, she'll like jump right on me and be like, no, you can wake up with me.
Oh.
Yeah. We've had some late nights.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
So I just wanted to say that what really stood out to me today was with both of you and different age brackets completely, but with type 1 diabetes is that the resilience really comes through in the unspoken moments during each phase in the journeys that you've shared in your life with experiencing type 1, and the community initiatives are so incredible for what you guys are doing. So thank you for doing what you are doing in this world.
Yes, indeed. You know, what stood out for me is the takeaway is, number one, you're both in a space that's incredibly needed to see the joy that you exude naturally in the midst of these challenges in your life. Once again, pain creates purpose, right? And the pain of going through this has created some real avenues for you to advocate well, and you both do it so lovely. So thank you so much for what you're putting into the earth.
Yeah, I found it's very helpful, like when you're like newly diagnosed, as long as you don't treat it like it's like a chore or like a punishment, and let it become part of who you are, it can be a lot easier.
Yeah. It's not your identity, and you can tell because you exude joy.
Yes.
You really do. I saw you dancing last year when the thing that you...
Yes.
Oh, I
Misfit monologues.
Yeah.
Twice. 2 years in a row.
Yes. Yeah. That was awesome. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it for today.
Wait a minute. We didn't ask them.
No. Oh, my goodness. I always do this. All right. I think it's
That's why I got you.
Yes. Thank you, Frank. You're amazing. I got to say, Frank is the most incredible mentor to me. And we are 3.5 years in on the show. And he has just taught me so much. So thank you, Frank, for all that.
Welcome.
I've just, every day I'm learning more. So, all right, now's my favorite time. And since you're the hostess with the mostest, you get to go first. So I want you to take a moment, Matti, and look at the camera and let them know first how to reach you, support you, all the things. And then do you have a website?
I have an Instagram, yes.
Perfect. Okay, then that's great. And then also, at the end, I'd like you to encourage the world.
Okay.
Easy thing, right?
Okay, totally. A good way to reach me is on my Instagram. It's Madison with an _sky, and it's spelled with a capital Mattison. And then after the underscore, it's capital SKYE, and my photo should be on there. And then that's a good way, because I'm on my Instagram a lot, so, and I'll see if you send me a message on there, I'll see it way quicker than my actual messages. And then I'd say if you're ever having a really hard day, or if you do have type 1 or any other autoimmune disease, to let it become part of who you are, but not completely who you are, and to be able to find ways to still do and follow your dreams without letting it stop you.
Yes. That's
Yes.
beautiful.
And she's Miss El Paso teen.
I'm Miss El Paso's team.
Yes, you are with your awesome self.
You're next.
Okay, you can find me on all the major social medias, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and it's Crystal Chilcott Rizicki. No one can say my maiden or married name, so I'll spell it. It's CRYSTAL, and then Chilcott is CHILCOTT. Rizicki is RUZYCKI. You can send me a message there. And as far as encouragement, I think whether you have type 1 diabetes or other illnesses or not, we all have things that we think make us different and we think are bad things. And they're really not. We can use that to connect with others and inspire others instead.
Yes.
Mic drop.
There we go.
Reminds me of
And what does your
Paso.
sash say?
Mrs.
I am Mrs. Olympic City. So I
Mrs.
represent Colorado Springs, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a quote. I don't remember who wrote this quote. But when she was being her encouragement thing,
Yep.
it reminded me of a quote where it's everything you hate about yourself, someone else loves about you.
Yes.
That's good.
I can't think of who wrote it though.
I love
That's
that.
okay.
I don't remember. I like that one though.
I like
And it's
it
very
as well.
encouraging because
Yeah.
we tend to be our worst
Critic.
critic.
Yeah,
But we
we
have
are.
to be our best advocate.
That's why I always have to tell you, look at this woman. I mean, she's amazing, right? But she has such a hard time believing that about herself.
I
So
do.
I'm in her life to make sure that she sees the truth about who she is.
Well, the thing is
It's
that
incredible.
if you have an abusive past, you look in the mirror and you see the pain of what happened and to try to heal from that, which I'm still on a journey from that. So with Frank being by my side and always encouraging me and telling me, I am beautiful, I can do this, and just that encouraging, I think that we all need someone like that in our life in the most positive way, because there are a lot of people who hold pain. Yeah. So now you're
And I get I'm almost 70 years old. I get to sit in a place with beautiful women and every other week and stuff most times, because guys don't come and do this.
No.
I don't know what's wrong. Doesn't break my heart.
You're living your best
I'm living
life.
my best life right now. Yeah, I am.
Yes.
Thank you, ladies, so much for being a part. This is one, Lisa, that I was so looking forward
Me
to.
too.
And I was going, I can't wait to have the show with Maddie and Crystal.
Yes.
It's going to be awesome. And you lived up to the billing.
Yes.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
Thank you so
absolutely.
much.
Yeah. We're sponsored by Brandon Kirk from Planet Duck.
Yes, he's the owner of Planet Duct, and he has the largest vacuums, strongest vacuums. And what is his slogan again, Frank?
Yeah, they're stronger than the vacuum of space. And Brandon and his family, with his 3 children, are just incredible. I know them personally. We've had a great opportunity to know them. He's a great family man. 25 years, been married to, what is his wife's name? Gaba?
Gaba. And she is a beautiful artist, and yes, they have an amazing farm as well. But he loves the Colorado Springs. His give back throughout all local businesses in town is amazing, and we sure do appreciate him in town.
And one last thing, many of you didn't know this, but Brandon has mentored many small business people in this community.
Yes.
His give back to our community is exceptional. So they really are
stronger than the vacuum of space.
Look up Planet Duck.
So that's it for today's episode of Be Encouraged. Remember to follow us, subscribe on YouTube, follow us on LinkedIn and Facebook, and also grab a copy of our new book, The Encouragement Revolution. If you are looking to be a daily hope infuser and encouragement producer for everyone in your life, you need this book. So pick it up on Amazon.
Or yell at us and we'll get you a copy.
Yes.
Yeah, a signed copy of that if you're somewhere in the area here as well. We'd love to get that out to you. As always, it's just been a pleasure being able to infuse hope and encouragement. And the reason that we can do that is because we have amazing humans like Matti and Crystal that come on the show with us. We are the Be Encouraged show with Frank and Lisa's here weekly on all the platforms Lisa mentioned. And we, as always, are Real Talk, Real Growth, and Real Colorado. Stay encouraged.